Hey gang, Aaron Fisher here. We're just finalizing everything in preparation for our very first Miracle Man Method sessions, which start very shortly. And we keep getting a lot of emails from people who've purchased Pathways to Mastery or the Visual Card Magic series, asking if the Miracle Man method has something for them in it. What is this something that they can use? And so I wanted to just shoot you a quick video to address that question, because it's a really good question. Because if you've seen the Miracle Man method training that we've released before we opened up registration, you know that we focus on cards, and we talk about the 4-chord card system, which is designed to get magic totally integrated with cards so that without using any difficult sleights and without using even any breaks or double lifts, you can still have a complete suite of tools that will allow you to integrate your card magic so that you can perform, miracles. And some of the miracles actually that you'll find in the Miracle Man method are definitely the kind of tricks that you've always imagined required more difficult sleights than all of the sleights that you'll find in the Miracle Man method itself. So you might justifiably ask, if you're interested in Pathways to Mastery or the Visual Card Magic, what does that have to do with me? I'm into heavy-duty sleight of hand. I'm into passes and palms and half passes and side steals. Oh my, right? And of course, the reason that you got those things is because you know that on some deep level, that's me too. So I am here to tell you specifically with regard to card magic that the Miracle Man method has 2 reasons in particular that it applies to the heavy duty card men. That's card workers who are interested in advanced sleight of hand, which to me means the most direct methods and really stuff with no fluff, right? That's what passes and palms and steals and sleights of that order they get us to, is they eliminate all structural barriers, right, in magic, right? You don't need to do a switch with a process to it. You just do a pass and boom, it's done. So the point is that in order for any of those advanced sleights to have a safe place to nest, they have to fit into a larger system. The larger system that I use to make that all happen is the 4-chord card system and all of the alpha class effects and routines we teach with it in the Miracle Man method. So just by learning those tricks in the training, you're actually creating a foundation that any one of those advanced moves can nestle safely into. Because if you saw any of our pre-registration training, you already know pretty clearly, it's not a sleight in a vacuum. No sleight exists in a vacuum. So when we talk about integrated practice strategy, well, what is that sleight integrated with? It's integrated with structure, and that's how we know how to move our focus and use our misdirection. Well, similarly, that process, that structural integration, is very difficult for heavy-duty card guys, because they're trying to learn the pass and how to put the pass into some kind of trick. But the pass is like almost imagine like a piece of software that takes an awful lot of RAM, an awful lot of memory, a lot of system resources. So it is almost impossible to integrate card magic with a pass or a half pass or a palm or a steal or any kind of advanced sleight that you might find in the second half of the Pathways to Mastery course, unless you already have the integration working in general, right? Otherwise, and we've all been there, all the attention gets sucked out of doing your magic trick and gets blown right into your hands. All the misdirection falls apart. And even if you had an awesome pass at home, it becomes a terrible pass that you can't use at the show because it takes all of those resources. So what the 4-chord card system does is it allows you to build an integrated system which was designed by me over the course of the last many years since the paper engine to create a safe environment, which is one of the real secrets to being able to not only just get away with those moves, but to actually have them connect and create the amazing effects that we cardmen associate with those sleights when we set out to learn them in the first place, right? The second reason that the Miracle Man method is so valuable to people who are interested in card magic, advanced card magic, visual card magic, and this is a secret that came from me very late in the game. I had been a heavy duty card guy for 15 years and the paper engine was old news by the time I figured this out, was that, some people think coin magic is harder than card magic because you've always got something in your palm somewhere, and some people think card magic's harder than coin magic, and the truth is everyone feels differently based on which of those archetypes they fit into, those profiles. But the truth is, what I discovered in the last several years working with the students, and something we focus on a great deal in Miracle Man Method, is this idea of cross-training. And what we found is that certain elements of structure and misdirection are so much more easily learned and mastered and understood and integrated when you're using a simple coin and a wand or a pen than they ever can be with cards. So by working with them both objects in tandem, we are able to actually teach you how to do some things with cards much faster with a coin than we ever could with cards. And similarly, there are things that we can teach you about coin magic with a card trick that would be much harder to learn directly with coins. It's totally counterintuitive. It's the kind of thing you would only discover if you put this process together over a period of many, many years. So if you're interested in seeing your advanced sleight of hand, your passes, your palms, your half passes, your steals blow up, right, and really come together and sort of take that last step from a sleight into a miracle, right? The Miracle Man method is built to create the exact conditions for the moves that you've been practicing to do just that, right? And so I hope that answers any questions about what the relevance of this system is to anyone interested in visual card magic or pathways to mastery or even the advanced sleights that appear in the paper engine itself. Thanks for watching, and click the button below this video to get details on how to register for the Miracle Man Method coaching session that is starting very, very shortly, because we are going to be closing registration within the next day or two at most. Thanks for watching.